All you savages, what I want to talk to you guys tonight is about using emotion, how to use emotion to fuel your workouts and the importance of it. Just had an amazing run, getting ready for a Spartan race on Sunday. Shout out to my team, RBF Spartan Savages, our team, RBF Spartan Savages. We're going to kill that on Sunday, so I'm prepping for that. And prior to today, I would have busted my butt no matter what because I got that goal in mind. And that'll be a topic for another video. But in addition to that, had an emotional day yesterday, a little bit more of an emotional day today. Today's my DV day, so I'm also a DV rehabilitation counselor. So I had a bunch of groups of DV today, a lot of great conversation, a lot of guys unloaded a lot. I unloaded a lot, so it was an emotional day. Some good, some bad, some ugly, some great. The point is, in this run, everything that happened today and yesterday, the emotions that I poured into this, I did not know I was going to let loose like I did. But everything that was channeling and spinning and circulating in the back of my mind, man, the pavement just saw it right now. And the pavement just got beat. It just got beat up right now, totally beat up. And it was a very fulfilling run. I got lost in my thoughts. I had a podcast going on, Joe Rogan, Chris DiStefano, which is a real funny podcast, but couldn't tell you about probably what the last 15 minutes of it was, because as soon as I decided to channel those emotions and get lost in my thoughts, man, not by coincidence did I start running harder. Not by coincidence did the heart rate start jumping and the wind sucking and the leg burning. Not by coincidence did I get lost in doing what I just said, pounding the pavement, right? Fueling those emotions, thinking about the thoughts, rethinking the conversations that I had with my DV guys today, rethinking the conversation that I had with a client and a friend yesterday. That was a bit of an emotional unload for me. Getting lost in those thoughts, it fueled me, man. So that's the value I want to give to you guys, is using emotions to fuel your workouts, right? And not just for that sake, but flip it, using workouts to cope with your emotions, right? Whenever you get into a downtime, whether it's a depression or an anxiety or a stress, frustration, confusion, struggling with, OCD battles, family struggles, loss in the family, financial stressors, whatever these different things are, mental health problems, external stressors, internal stressors, relationship problems, everything. Feel like the world's coming down on you, or a slight stressor and everything in between. Use your workouts to cope with that, right? Fitness is one of the best coping skills. And pour those emotions into a hard run. If running is not your thing right now, then jump on your bike and pour it into a hard run or a hard bike. Come to the gym and lift as much fucking weight as you can for as many reps as you can, and use that emotion. Think about it, channel it to pump as much pain in your shoulders, in your quads, in your squats, in your bench press, and whatever you're hitting today, and push for PRs, push for more weight, push for more reps. Ride that wave, because life comes in waves, guys. And sometimes we can come into the gym and get fired up, right? Some days more than others. We have ups and downs naturally with energy and motivation. But when we have those extra emotions, now we have a wave that we can ride. And so it's our obligation, and I think to our best use, and only of an aid to us, to ride that wave and pour it into the weights, because we might not get that again, right? I don't know the next time I'm going to have these emotions, the emotional days that I had these last 2 days. I can get fired up on a lot of different days. I could come and push my run on a lot of different days, but I don't know how many days I could push it like that, right? And so those emotions, it was not by coincidence. I don't know the next time I'm going to get those emotional days, but what I do know is I'm damn glad I used it right now. I'm going to use it the next time I catch that wave. In between, I'm going to bust my butt and use my other tools and my motivation and discipline to keep pushing myself. But when I do get those waves, and when you guys get those waves of good, bad, and ugly emotions, breakup, again, financial stressors, family things, internal things, getting lost in your head, you need to make a decision, you need a new perspective on things, somebody said something shitty about you, somebody said something great about you, whatever it is, you lost your job, you got a new job, sadness, excitement, doesn't matter. Ride that wave and pour it into your training and whatever you're doing. I promise you, you're not going to regret it. You're going to push yourself harder than you probably have ever pushed yourself. Do it. Get lost in your thoughts. Think about it. Center on it. If there's a decision to be made in that run, that's the time you'll find the decision. I promise you that. And if not, it'll be shortly after, sitting down on this bench and not recording a video like me, but thinking about what the fuck you just accomplished and thinking about what you were thinking about on that run, which was the big conflict, the big stressor, the big decision, or whatever caused you to get that emotion out, right? Maybe you shed a fucking tear. Maybe you yell to the sky. It's 1 a.m. and it's nighttime out here and I'm running and nobody's out here. And it wasn't a cry or a yell night, run night for me. But I tell you what, I've had those, and those are some of the most memorable ones and the most therapeutic ones. Fitness is therapy. Use it as that, right? Let out a cry, let out a yell, do whatever the fuck you got to do, because fitness is therapy. You're going to push yourself more than you ever have, and it's going to feel the best. So that's my value to you guys. When you have an emotional roller coaster, ride that bitch, ride it right into your fitness. And I promise you, it's one of the best things we can do for ourselves. So shout out to you guys. Keep training hard. Let's go.